So that is my ruling. Councillor Walker, did you have a question?
Point of order, Mr Chairman.
Well, I just had a question. If we want to ask some questions and deal with this issue, and we don't want to deal with employment,
No, well, the
surely
matter,
this is the forum for that.
The report is a report which will be dealt with, received, when we receive reports for information, which is at item 16, which is the convention that we've developed, where reports that aren't going to generate any further action or emotions arising from them are dealt with at that stage. So that's the, that
May
is
I
my...
just respond to that, sir?
Well, no, I've made the ruling. I've made the ruling, Councillor Walker, and unfortunately we will move along. But you...
Point of order, Mr Chairman.
Point of order, Councillor.
Thank you. We were circulated this report last night with an email saying it was an extraordinary item today, and if I hadn't received that email, I would have raised it as an extraordinary item. So as far as I'm concerned, it is on the agenda for an extraordinary item, and I would like it discussed, and I'd like you to put it to the vote.
I'll second that this be an extraordinary item.
It will come up when we discuss.
It is on. We were advised as councillors that it is an extraordinary item on this agenda.
Where was that?
Yes.
So it's been moved and seconded.
The rule is,
As
councillor,
an
the
extraordinary
rule
item.
is that items of information, which this is what it is, will be placed on that on the agenda at item 16, and if councillors have any questions on that particular item, they can go to the author of the report, who will clarify those issues, and then, as I say, if it's an employment matter, it's the Chief Executive who is the person who...
Point of order, Mr Chairman.
I'm sorry, Councillor Casey, I'm not going to be...
It is an extraordinary item. If not, I would have put it on the agenda as an extraordinary item. This is about process, it's not about the issue.
Well, okay.
It was notified as an extraordinary item for this meeting. That's why these good people are here.
I've made the decision, and we will now...
Can somebody explain to us
Move on.
how we get our community listened to? We come
Order,
to meeting
order.
after meeting, and
Order.
nobody seems to listen to us.
Order.
I would like to move this item as an extraordinary item, and it's been seconded.
Order. I've told you,
As
Councillor
notified.
I'm going
As
to move on.
notified.
I'm going to move on now on the agenda, and I'm going to...
Point of order, Mr Chairman. You can't unilaterally change a
Councillor Casey.
signified extraordinary item.
Please, Councillor
I've got the
Casey.
email.
It says
Ask
proposed.
your democracy advisor.
Please, Councillor Casey,
We will back
please
you up.
desist, and we will move on with the meeting.
You
I am
can't
now
do
going
that.
to move...
You
I
can't
am
do
now
that. Tell me
going
which
to move-
standing order you're using so that we are not discussing a signed, signified extraordinary item. Tell me which standing order it is.
Standing order that I'm really alluding to is the fact that the chair
Is in charge of the meeting.
makes the decisions for how the meeting is run.
But you
This
told me
meeting-
we were having an extraordinary item. I've got my email and I've got the report. I printed it out last night. So what has changed?
This meeting does not deal with employment issues.
Why did you
and that-
signify it to me as an extraordinary item last night then?
I'm saying that now, okay?
No,
So,
I need
I'm
a standing
sorry.
order, George. That's unacceptable.
Okay, well, I'm going to now move a procedural motion that we now move to item 10.
We don't think you should
so,
move on. We
we'll
think you
move
should
that.
listen to
And-
disabled
So,
people.
Councillor Nye, would you second
When is
that,
somebody
please?
going to pay some attention
Yes,
to the Disability Advisory
you
Council?
ask-
Point of order, Mr Chair. Point of order.
This is ridiculous.
Point of order.
It's ridiculous.
Councillor Casey has asked for a standing order to be referred to, and I point you to Standing Order 1.2.4. If any member disagrees with the chairman's ruling, that member is entitled to set out his or her reasons for disagreeing and to have these standing orders available to refer to. But the chairman's final decision must apply.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I've already said. So I'll put the motion that we move now to item 10. Those in favour? Aye. Against?
No, recorded. By division, actually, there's enough voices.
By division?
Yep.
Okay.
Chair,
We're having a division now.
Yep.
Councillor Fulton.
I will then have a point of order after the division is called.
The Mayor?
Aye.
Move to agenda item 10.
Councillor Nye?
Aye.
What are we voting on?
Councillor Brewer?
Four.
Councillor Casey?
Oh,
Councillor Cashmore?
Yes.
Councillor Clow?
No.
Councillor Cooper,
Yes.
Councillor Darby. Councillor Philippina,
Against.
Councillor Fletcher,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Hulse,
No. No, I
Councillor
don't
Crum.
need that.
For.
I don't just,
Member MacDonald,
Yes.
Councillor Penrose,
No.
Councillor Quacks,
we voting on. Voting to
It's
move
gone.
to item 10.
Councillor Stewart,
No.
Sir John Walker. Councillor Wayne Walker,
No.
Councillor Watson,
Gone.
Gone.
Councillor Webster,
Yes.
Member Wilcox. Chair.
Yes.
Going to discuss. She wanted to vote against it.
Carried 11-9.
Thank you.
Oh,
So we'll now move to item...
Point of order.
Point of order, councillor Philippina.
Chair, I'm just trying to figure, can you tell me why we're going to item 10 after you've just put the recommendation that we miss item 9?
Well, I've made, with the mayor is going to lead this item, and he has another appointment later in the morning, which will mean he will not be here for the item if we wait for that to come up. So,
Mr Chairman, I'm happy for item 9 to go ahead now. I've got at least half an hour.
We've
No,
already
okay.
voted against.
we've made the decision. Mr.
Oh,
Mayor.
okay.
Okay,
We've
thank
made
you.
the decision. That should have been said before.
I tried.